it, right? He's too far out of whack. When my mother-in-law would walk into a house and she said she wanted $62,000 for what my mother-in-law thought was a $50,000 neighborhood, what did she do? She left. She didn't spend 2 days analyzing the deal. No, she didn't have to. For me, I'll spend 2 days analyzing a deal sometimes. So, but before I do, I apply my gross rent multiplier, let's say, and I say, nope, that one doesn't measure up. If it's 5, I say, well, what's wrong with it? I'm never satisfied. No, it's just to tell me whether or not to take the next step. If I'm using the rule of thumb gross rent multiplier, it's not to figure out what the building is worth. It's to figure out, whether I should go forward. When I mean go forward, I don't mean write a contract. I mean whether or not I should investigate the deal enough that I can tell whether or not I like it. Okay, now I can't make it work at all. Somebody know what? Okay, my clicker not working. It's just such a slave to technology. Oh, battery, maybe. That might be it. When in doubt, we say, when in doubt, reboot your computer. Don't screw around, just reboot it. In fact, if you get on a helpline, something's wrong with your computer, first thing the little girl, 17-year-old Indian girl that hardly speaks English, and that's not a slam on Indians, that's a slam on our system. First thing she says, reboot your computer, please. That doesn't work. Yeah, that's all. Step 2 is to get more information about the deal. I don't know. Maybe I would pay 8 or 9 or 10, depending on the circumstances. But I got to tell you that mostly I don't buy property that's for sale. I don't even get interested in property that's for sale, mostly. So it's not that he's advertising it for $200 a square foot, so I'm not interested. I look at the deal. Maybe I've talked to him. He said, well, I would have to get $10 million for it. Well, gee whiz, that's like 13 times gross income or something. So I know I'm not interested. I know it's not going to make any money. You're kidding. What is wrong? Is it my machine, you think? I don't know. I can't make it work. Yeah, I want to go to the next one. Gross rent multiplier is calculated from market data or supplied by the buyer investor. Now go back. Cross out calculated from market data or. I had it on off? Wow. You mean you got to turn it on? I got to take that out of the slide. It's my slide. I've been there for 10 years. But I used to teach a class based on with some of this information to the CCIMs, and that's what they say. You either look at the market or you don't do that. No, but no investor I know looks at the market and says, well, I guess everybody else is paying 7, I'll pay 7. That's silly. Every person's different. I may be more conservative than you are. Maybe you'd look at the same building and you'd be willing to pay 9 for it. It's selected by the investor. And it's based just on the first year's potential rent. And the